Hello everybody, this is Valentine's Day, Wednesday, and I know I had a video come out earlier this morning. I actually did that last night, but while it was downloading or uploading, I guess I should say, to YouTube, I fell asleep, so it didn't become public until today. But I'm back because I want to finish up with this new clay for me anyway. It's a new clay, and I want to show y'all what I have found. Now this has been drying for a day. Now it is getting harder, but it's still cushiony. And I want you to be able to see, you see how I can still push it down. Now, can I break this? Probably. I really don't have anything that I want to break. I'm pushing on this. It's not, you know, I'm not sitting there just terribly trying to, but I am doing this, and it's not tearing. I really don't want to break this, but we'll see. I'll keep going with it. I just don't want to break it. Wow, okay, that didn't break. I don't, you know, and it's still cushy. Yeah, you can see me pushing on that. It is still cushy, but it is getting harder. It is getting firmer. I do want to say that. And even though it is still cushy, it is getting a little bit harder. So we shall see. Now these in here, it's still cushy, but it doesn't lose its shape. So, and I did go back and I added a little bit, that's alcohol ink, in with the watercolors. Yes, I played around. That's the piece that I had made, the scrap piece out of part of the shell I used as the imprint. And then these, of course, I added a little bit of the blue alcohol ink to it. I absolutely love these. We are going to be putting UV resin on these. And I got these out, and I thought about putting a shell right about there. And we may still, or one of those. I don't really want a, excuse me, fish. But I do like the sand dollar. And I do like the shell. You know, that'd be really cool for somebody who has a named Coral. Oh, I do sort of like the coral, and I like the seahorse. So there's a lot of options here. I love the background of that. And these were easy peasy. And I was going to put these because of the color. You know, those sort of remind me of opal, and I thought about putting something like that in there with some of this. I had it out and I put it up thinking I wouldn't use it, but these little beads right here to make them look like little pearls, and with that I thought we might do that. And then of course I did this with alcohol ink, and I absolutely love the way this looks. And this was probably the easiest thing I have painted in, I don't know, a long time. I did not do the back, but that is strictly alcohol and alcohol ink right there. And the same thing with these. I went ahead and did these last night, and that's just strictly alcohol ink on here too. And these would make really cute pins. And I just did them in different degrees so you could see, it's all the same alcohol ink. It's just a little bit more alcohol versus the ink. And you could actually layer this and make a cute pen too, and put UV resin. See, I think that would make a good, cute brooch for St. Patrick's Day. And with it layered like that, and then you put UV resin, that would be quite durable. So there's a lot of things that you can do. And I did add a little bit, excuse me, of, I don't think this was alcohol. Oh no, this was a watercolor. Just to accent the shell. Well, the shell texture. That was just clay. And I still love this. And if you look hard enough, it looks almost like a shell fossil to me. And I guess that's why I like it. But we are going to put UV resin on this stuff. And I thought I'd show you real quick. And I'm going to get my gloves on. And these are the same gloves that I was using earlier, because I just used alcohol ink and there's no reason not to reuse them. There's no resin or anything on them. And I did spray paint the the can. I took the spray paint that I had. It was an olive green. And I'll show you one. I'll show you what it looked like before I did anything, because I've got several of them up here. So you could have something to compare it with. So yeah, that was the original. And that's what it looks like with the spray paint. And this is on here. This is not going to smush or lose its shape, or so it's very paintable. And I was going to show you real quick. This is the color that I used on the cross. That's the alcohol ink. And I just get my little handy dandy alcohol pump, and I pump enough that there's alcohol up in there. And I get alcohol on my brush. And let's see how it works, just dropping it. Yeah, you see what it does when you just drop it on there? Just a drop. And that's what I did on part of the cross. So that's what you get when you do that. And then this is the yellow that I used. Now it did turn a little bit different color because it got mixed in with the brown. See, I took a bunch of it off. Now, if you even want to blend it more, this is when you take your alcohol. A dry. You always use dry. And then if you don't want it so predominant, you put a little bit of alcohol ink down, put it on your brush, and then brush it where you want it. That is how you can control it a little bit more. I love the look that you get with alcohol ink. And this alcohol ink works wonderful with this clay. Very, very good with this. And do the same thing with the top. I'm going to just drop and let it run. And I'm going to drop some yellow. And I'm going to get some alcohol. Hope you can see this. And I'm going to dab it. Taking a little bit of the brown. Alcohol evaporates. I think that's the reason why it does so well with this. Hope you can see this. I absolutely love the way this works with the alcohol inks, because you can get as much or as little as you want. And I'm going to set this over. I also have used my handy dandy heat gun, and it works well. It does not melt it. The heat does not melt it. It dries the alcohol ink really well on here. And I'll show you the green real quick. And then we'll get started. I'm finishing up some of this. I'm going to put this over here because we won't be finishing up the mushrooms tonight because I don't have the other half of them. These I think would be really cute, like on a jar or inside a coaster. Yeah, that's coming next. Resin, using that inside resin and seeing how that works. Very little cleanup with this too. That's what I love. It's real easy to work with. Very little cleanup. And no baking. Okay, let me show you. This is straight alcohol ink right here. Using no extra alcohol. Just ink right out of the bottle. And that's how simple it is. It can't get simpler than that. That's the back. If you want it darker, then you keep adding alcohol ink to it and drying it in between. Or if you wanted to add a little bit, let's do this. Let's add some more green. But then we want to add a little bit of yellow just to change the green up. I didn't do it on this one, so let's do it on that one. You see what it does? Can you see? You leave it like that. Let's blow it. Let's see what, hold your ears. I'm not going to do it way up high, so I don't blow it all over the place. So I just dry it, because this does not have a low setting. And I want to dry it. And it blew it some, so I'm not going to get the same effect. But I can get close. See that? So that's just really cool. And you set it aside and let it dry. And that's just basically, I mean, it's just so simple when you're using alcohol inks. Now, one thing I have not tried, you know, alcohol inks comes with what they call mixers. And we have one shamrock left. So let's see what it does with, I'm trying to get the grain off the brush real fast. But we'll see what it does with the one of the mixers. And when I say mixers, see it says mixatives. I have a gold. I have a rose gold. I have a pearl. I have a copper. I have alcohol inks. I have a silver. I need some of the older ones because I've had these for so long that some of them I can't even get open anymore. I'm looking to see if I've got any other mixers in here. I don't think I do. Okay, so there's gold, rose gold. Copper is my favorite, so let's go with copper. And now this is not going to be green. You know what we could do though is, that's fairly dry. Let's see what it looks like on top. Ooh, okay. You see what I'm doing? Oh, that's cool. Now you see what I did, right? Oh, wow. Okay. I'm letting it sort of run. Moving it around. Sort of going into, do y'all see that? Oh, that is too cool right there. That is sweet right there. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone. Oh, you see that one? Ooh, I like that one too. Oh my goodness gracious, look at that. That is gorgeous. Okay, I really like the way that alcohol is reacting with this. Okay. Let's try the gold. We get copper there. That's rose gold. Now let's just try the gold. I have never done this before. I have never used this product. So this is all new. coming out. I don't know if it's mixed up, and if it is it coming out? I don't think it's coming out right, because there's no gold coming out. Oh, it took the green off though. Okay, let me, yeah, no. It's not mixed up good. There it goes, okay. Oh, that's pretty. That's cool. You saw what I did. That's, oh, sorry, I hit that. Okay. That was the gold. Okay. We're going to try the pearl white. Or maybe we should do the silver. Okay, it's mixed up good. Okay. Oh, wow. Oop. Trying to get it to go down into, oh, okay, that's not what I wanted. The silver didn't react the same way, but it's not as runny. It did not spread out to the petals like let's see what happens when I do that. Okay, you get a totally different look. So the silver didn't really react the same way as the others did. So let's try the white. Because I love the way that was the bronze. That was the gold, right? Yeah, that was the gold. That's the silver. Let's try the white. I don't know if you can be able to see this. Yeah, but that one does it. Can you see? I'm trying to block the light a little bit. That gives it a totally different look. Okay, that's wild. Let's try another green color. I have a pinata green. Oh yeah, rainforest green. Let's try rainforest green. This is pinata. It's going to have a more pigmented, yeah. That's dark. They're very much more pigmented than the Jaggered. So we're just letting it drip off. I like the backs. I love the stuff. The Jaggered is Tim Holtz, or Ranger, is what that is. But Jaggered is the product name. Okay, now we're going to try the white on this, because this is a little bit darker. Just want to see if the pearl would show up a little bit. No, it's still not showing up good. Yeah, it basically just turns it whitish, I guess. Huh? I didn't even really see a pearl. It's cool though. It's cool the effect that it gives, but and we'll look at all of them once we are finished with everything. And these are called the mixatives, is what I just got through using, and I am trying to put some of this back. And I know this is sort of an unusual video for me, but it's a new product for me too, so I'm sort of just playing around and seeing what it will do. This is what I would do if I was off camera too. And what you see on camera is what I do off camera. There is no difference. And I hear a lot of YouTubers saying, well, I fast forwarded because nobody wants to sit through this. Well, you know, I don't know. That's who I am, and that's how my videos will be. And if it's not right, then I don't know. But I have to do me. And this is the way that I do things, on and off the camera. You see real time every time. Okay, what do y'all want to do first? Let's finish these so we can move on to the biggie. And this is basically just gonna be me putting, this is just silicone that I've got, a silicone mold actually, that I'm using to lay these down on. And I really need to keep these on because of the UV resin, but oh, they're getting in my way. See, I really like the coral. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put more than one thing on here because I really like the coral. That's not going to work. I need my knife. This is nail art. And if you do any kind of resin work, you really need to check out the nail art. Okay, now it's either going to be, oh, I don't know, I like that shell right there too, but I think I'm going to go with the starfish. But I can always change my mind. Oh yeah, these are adorable. There we go. I mean, how cute are those? I think these are going to go in my Poshmark store. Because they are unique. So we're going to put some UV resin. I'm looking for my, I hope that's clean. Let me make sure that's good and clean. Yeah, I don't want it running over. Okay, I'm going to pick it up and make sure there's no resin over here on the side. This is really hard with gloves on, y'all. I can always put more resin on there, but I don't want to have to. I'm hoping you can see this because I noticed in the other video that I did last night that I uploaded this morning. Well, I uploaded it last night, but it didn't get published until this morning because I fell asleep. I know some of the things you couldn't see. So I'm trying to keep it more in the middle. I'm moving this. I don't want there to be UV resin on the back, so I am picking this up. And I am wiping the sides off just in case. I don't see any, but it's easier for me to do this now than to have to scrape it off later. Now I do see some on this. Okay. Okay, we're going to put this up underneath the UV light. And we're going to go on to this one, because that one's going to be real simple. And I'm just doing this to seal the color on here. And I don't want a whole lot. And if I feel like it's too thick, you see what I'm doing? I'm pushing it down to the side, and then I'm taking my brush and then drying it off on a baby wipe. I do want to get right up next to the edge. But I don't want it on the sides. And I think what I'm going to do, because I think it will look cool, I'm going to just pour a few of these out. And I don't need the roses. I want the little white things. Oh my, all the roses are coming out and all the white. Okay, oh, there they go. Okay. I want want one of those. Oh wow, they're stuck. Yeah, I don't think I do. Maybe I want little bitty ones. No, that gets lost up in there. Nope, I want that one. Yep, that's what I want right there. Okay, let's do this. You're not going to be able to see me, but I've got to push this over just enough. Just long enough for it to catch. I know, you're looking at my arm, aren't you? Oh no, the brush is now ruined. Goodness. Let's see if I can get it. Okay, it's good. Okay, the same thing with this. Let's fill these up. Let's go ahead and fill this up. I put too much in there. Which is fine. Okay, we're gonna put it let me move these out of the way. See, I want these shiny little ones. There's that one. And it's got the little, just a tiny little pearl. I'm going to get these out so I can use that. There's those. Oh, and those are, I love these right here. Those are some really, really pretty earrings that were very, very simple to do. Very, very simple to do. Did the resin get up there? No, okay. Right there. Let's put this on here so it's easier to get up in there. Figure out which ones we want to put on here. And it's real easy to do because you can just lay it on top. Oh, I sort of like that right there. Oh, I just really like that right there. Oh, look at the little bubbles. I didn't see those bubbles, but I like those too. Oh, I like those too. But I only want one at the bottom with little bubbles. So what do y'all think? Oh my. Oh, see, those look different to me. I mean, you always see earrings with like that, right? But how many times do you see? I really like that. So this is what we're gonna go with. I don't know. I think we're gonna go with this. I can always make another pair with the other one, right? What happened? It's on my finger. Come on. Nope, get off of there. Good gracious. This one's saying, nope, don't put me on there. Okay. Now, should I put these on there? Or should I put the little bubbles from here on there? Let me try the... Where'd they go? Where'd it go? Well, that's wild. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Wow. Don't ask how this got... I have no idea how it got back here. Oh, that's crazy. That's too big. Okay. So let's go with the little tiny one. And then a small one. Okay, and then maybe we should do one of those. No. Okay. Oh, that is too sweet right there. Okay. So let's try to find something similar to that to repeat. Only going the opposite way, so it's going to be going that way. With a smaller pink one. That's too big. Oh yeah, that's bigger. Okay. And then a smaller. I'll tell you what, these gloves make it hard, hard, hard. Oh, those are sweet right there. Okay, I didn't even use these. And I thought I would. Well, I did use one of them for the... So let's go ahead and get these up. I don't want to lose any of them because I will use these. Yep. This is not working, y'all. My silicone gloves work better at stopping them and picking them up. It's just having to do one or two at a time. But oh, here's a couple. Okay. I was going to put a few on here, wasn't I? I think I'll just leave this alone. Can y'all see that? I think I'm going to just... Oh, no. You know, I think what would be so cool... Where'd it go? Oh, you know what I'm going to have to do, right? Is there a seahorse? A small little tiny seahorse somewhere? Oh, wow. I swear I like the fish, though, too. I really like that, though. But I like the coral. And then I like, where's the fish? Yeah, the fish. Does that say? Oh wow, there's just too many choices here, y'all. Okay, I like that, but I like the coral down here. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try this. I know I got the coral on the earrings. But I'm gonna try to make it look where's the fish? Where's the swimming fish? Right there. No, is that a swimming fish? Okay, where's the fish swimming in the opposite direction? There we go. And I don't like that over there. I'm going to see if I can't get it pulled up and put right there. Okay. Is there a little bitty tiny? Oh, that's just too cool. Oh, y'all, that's just... Okay, okay. I knew that was my favorite one, but I did not know it was going to be. So I get excited when stuff just accidentally happens. Does that look like it's coming up? No. It's just the way that... Okay. Now you have to remember, this was just nothing but clay. I just smooshed down in these things. And then put a little bit of glitter with alcohol. That's it. I didn't bake it. I didn't do anything to it. Okay, and I'm going to put just a little bit because I want to brush it, so I'm not going to put a whole lot. But I do want to cover everything that I put on here to seal it. I'm not being real careful at this point because if I get any on the metal, I'll just take and clean it off. I try not to get it on there, but if I do, then it's no big deal. I'm going to put them in the lamp right now. Okay, how are we doing on time? Oh Lord, we're already at an hour. Okay, well, this video, I'm not going to get to this. There's no way that I'm going to get to this. What I will do though is try to find a brown real fast just so you can see. Do we have any butterscotch? It's sandal. Let me see what sandal looks like. I'll experiment on the mushroom top. That is good enough for you to be able to see what's down here. I want y'all to be able to see what the inside of this is going to look like. Well, the design. Of course, it's not going to look this way, but you can at least see the design tonight simply by me doing this, which is so awesome. I don't know, I may leave it like that. Ooh-wee, I sort of like that. It looks old, right? It just makes it look old. I just want you to be able to see. I just absolutely love this. I'm going to do the same thing with the top, okay? So at least you can see the detail. I don't know, how did green get on there? It's on my gloves. Oh, yeah, it's on my gloves. That's how it's getting on there. It's from the those. But at least you can see, yeah. You can sort of see. And I will dry that off a little bit. I don't want another 2-hour video. Okay, hold your ears. I'm sorry, I moved the camera. Hold your ears. I'm going to try to dry this off a little bit. And yes, it does stink when you're doing this with alcohol ink. Anything with alcohol in it, when you put heat to it, you're going to smell it. Don't let anybody tell you you're not, because you most definitely are. Okay, I'm going to be adding color to each of these areas. The same thing with this, and I will probably put a darker alcohol ink on there, maybe even black, and thin it down so the black gets down in all those lines, and then come back over and dry brush. And I guess we could do a video of me just doing this, or I may end up just doing a short showing y'all. Oh, and I don't want that to be green. That's okay. But yeah, I'm getting more green on it, so I'm gonna take my gloves off because I think I'm done with the UV resin, so I can touch this other stuff without having to worry about. Whew. Let's see. Let's see if it's done. Oh, oh yes it is. I absolutely love this. So you just don't ever know. You just don't ever know what you're going to wind up with when you do a piece. But that is so cool looking. And these, I'm just basically going to put a pair of fish hooks. These are light. These are so light. And they're just so simplistic. Look at that. So simple, y'all. But they look so, so cool. And these I love. And are they smooshy? No, they're not smooshy. Can you hear that? Yeah. Same thing with this. You hear that? Yeah. You hear that? Just sweet. And, you know, they ended up coming out with an ocean theme. And that's so odd because I was not thinking. I had no preconception of what I was going to do. And that did get a little bit of UV resin up in there. Let me get that cleaned out really good. I don't want anything keeping that from moving. Okay, that's good now. So you have those. They are all hard. That is that spongy looking clay, y'all. And I know most people think, oh, that's something for the kids. Well, this doesn't look like something kids made. And it may have been made for that. I don't know. I think a lot of people use it for a lot of other reasons than that. And of course, you know, that is the mushroom top, which I absolutely love that way. Now, the inside I might fix a little bit, but it's so cool looking. But I do love the top. And this is still cushiony, but I think it's going to all get hard. And the same thing with this. Oh, that was so simple, but I think that looks so cool. And it was so easy. I mean, it was just so easy. And it's amazing. And I'm probably am going to hate the fact that I do this without my gloves on. But, and I don't even remember what color I used now. It is the Pinata. This is Havana Brown. And then you just take, that's it. I mean, that is it. That's all you have to do. And I love the fact that it's not one solid color. And I love the fact, it makes it look old. And I guess that's the reason why I really, really like the effect. And the same thing with the these. I mean, look at that. You saw me do it. You saw how quick and easy that was. That would make a gorgeous brooch or pin for St. Patrick's Day. And these we were messing around to see what the metallic mixatives look like. And you saw me do that and how simple the gold. Now that was the bronze. Now you can't really see the pearl in that. Did I do pearl? There is one in that. That's the gold one right here. And you can see just a hint of shimmer down in there. It looks wet, but it's not. It's the gold. This is where I put the pearl. And you can see you can see the shimmer down in there. That's from the pearl. See, I really like that together. But you have to line the stems up, or you could cut that little piece of stem off. That would make a really cute brooch. And then this, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I've not finished with it yet, but I think it'd make a cool necklace too. And what I may do is I may build it up and add something like I did over there with those. I don't know. And I'll do this on camera. I won't do it off camera, but it may be, I may take pictures and make a short. I'm going to have to paint the inside of that. But that is dry, and so the USA is covered up. And of course, that is the key, the bottom of the key. And once I get that painted, and that doesn't show up like the can's coming through, that will look really cool. And the same thing with the lock. And then you've got the little star up there. And then, of course, you have the lone eye, which will look like an eye when I get it done. It just looks so old. And you know, there's not another one like it. And the same thing with that. The wings, those are insect legs. We know this because, you know, I did it, but it's bits and pieces. And that's all by smooshing it in. And you have to build the beak up. I put the beak on there. But y'all saw me do all that. And then I spray painted the can, which was really, really simple to do. And this will just pop on there. I don't know, does it just, I don't know how these work. Does it just screw on there like that? I don't know, I'm going to have to ask Diane. I don't know how these things work. It looks like it would just pop, right? Oh, it does. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah. And once it gets all colored and stuff, this is going to look really cool. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it open or not. Without ruining it. Oh no, the top's coming off. Oh, I should have thought about this before I did this. Well, let's see. If this comes off, then I need to glue it. Oh, okay, and it is coming off. You see that? So I'm going to have to glue it on there. That's good to know, see? If I didn't do what I, oh, it came right off too. Look at that. Okay, well, I'm going to glue that. I'm going to glue that now. Because I'm telling you, this is tight. I don't know. I don't know how this comes off there. Oh, there it goes. Oh, maybe that was keeping it. Yeah, I think maybe that was keeping it. So I'm going to cut part of that off. Okay. And make sure it's not around that seal right there. Because it was. And I will paint that. It didn't affect this at all though. But I'm just wondering, will this come out? Now see, I'm wondering if I should take the whole thing out. Or if maybe I should just put glue down in there. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't think the whole thing would come out without tearing it up. Because that won't come off. So I think I'm going to just put some glue down in there. I'm going to try it. Am I going to mess it up? I want to see. If I mess it up, I mess it up, right? Oh, wow. And it's sort of sticky down in there. Oh, wow, the whole thing came out, y'all. Oh, wow, that's wild. Oh, that is just wild. Okay, I'm going to let that air dry. Both of them. See, we learned something. And I'm going to glue them. And that way, that will be a permanent part. It's sticky. I'm just getting the sticky off my fingers. Okay, y'all know, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this. New clay for me. If you've ever used it, let me know. I want to say a big shout out to Ollie. Thank you for posting your stuff and letting me know about this. I would not have ever found it. I've looked for it for a long time. I did not know what it was called, and there's so much out there. It's hard unless you know exactly what you're looking for. You don't know what to get. And so with her posting what she posted, and I thought, wow, that looks like what I've been looking for. Is it? And when I asked her about, you know, the different questions, and she answered me so promptly, and she always does. Ollie's such a sweet, I have a lot of respect for Ollie. She's an amazing artist. She's very humble about it, but she's very talented. So thank you again, Ollie, for letting me know about this. I do really like this, and it's called Eifer Goo. Don't make the same mistake I did. When she first showed me a picture, I thought it was Eifer 900. That's what I was looking for. And some Eifer Goos on Amazon tells you it doesn't get hard. So I did a Google search. That's how I finally found it. I took a picture that she showed on our Facebook group, and I did a Google search. And let me do this Google search. This picture. It will take you to the right one on Amazon, but I will send you a link. There is already a link in the part 1 video. But I don't mind sending it again if you want the link. It cost me $9.99 minus a 10% discount, which basically paid for my tax. I think my total was $9.99 because I get free shipping because we've been Prime members for years and years and years. And I will definitely be taking a large mold and trying that also. And I think my first piece is going to be making a clock. And I want to make a steampunk clock. And I'm going to put all the stuff on there. So you can do that because it's not going to be heavy. The only weight that's going to be on that clock is going to be from the mechanism that you have to put in the center of the clock. And for me to be able to make a clock and hang on my wall that is not going to have any weight on it at all, where I can take a command strip and hang a clock on my wall, that is to me a major positive thing. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, let's go back over this again. Please like, thumbs up. Y'all are so good about that, and I do appreciate it. Subscribe, please. We are so close to 2,000. We did not make it by February the 14th. And that's okay, because we are super close. And I am going to say, when we hit 2,500, we will be doing a giveaway. I had a giveaway planned for 2,000 if I hit it by February 14th. It didn't work, but that's okay. I think everybody did great about trying to push and do their part. And it was quite obvious that everybody did, and I do appreciate that so much. I also want to say prayers for Marva, Marvelous Artsy. I'm sure all of y'all know by now. She's still in the hospital, or she was this morning. Her hand is clearing up, but she did have something else come up, and they did surgery, and that went well, and she is doing good. So I'm happy to hear, and I'm anxiously awaiting for her return. I do watch her every day, and she is dearly missed, and I will be glad to see her back home healthy and ready to go again. I just hope she takes time for herself when she does get home to heal a little bit. So I wanted to say that. Facebook group. We'd love to have you over there. The link is in the description below. If you can't find it, just holler at me and I'll send it to you. And I think that is it. I do have a Temu package. I will be filming that tonight, but you won't see that till tomorrow. But I've got to film it tonight because I want to open it. I want to get in there because there's stuff I want to use. So after I get done with this, after this gets uploaded to YouTube, I will immediately do that and upload that tomorrow. I hope y'all are doing great. I hope you had a fantastic Valentine's Day. We don't really do much here. I had a tuna fish sandwich. But, you know, everybody has to work. Everybody has to do their own thing. Big news, though. Big news. My son came over, and he gave me the best Valentine's present. I got to see him, which was great. I don't get to see him very often. But he came over. He unclogged our sink. He went downstairs to the main pipe downstairs, and he sludged. Oh, and it was sludge. Let me tell you, it was black sludge. I don't know how in the world. It was working fine, and then overnight it stopped up, and we hadn't had a sink for a week. He came over with his snake, and he got it fixed, and we now have a sink again. So a big, big thank you to my son, Ben. Thank you so much. And yes, we have a sink again. Hallelujah. It is. You don't know what you got until you don't have it, and then you learn to really appreciate it. And I do appreciate having a sink again, and a dishwasher, by the way. Alrighty, I'm going to shut up and quit knocking the camera over. And just say goodbye. See you tomorrow.